this is my second video, and the book that I will be reviewing today is A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime by Monica Murphy. Before I get started, if you hear any background noise, it's my TV in the living room. But now, this book, I don't even know how to begin to explain this. This book was crazy. It's a roller coaster. It's a lot going on, but not at the same time. But it's a lot going on and not at the same time. There is a trope or two that I'm kind of like, that was kind of just a little bit concerning. But besides that, it was a really, really good book. Before I go off topic, because I already know I am, I'm gonna just get to the point and what the book is about. So this book is about Ren and this boy Crew. Ren and Crew go to the same high school. Yeah, same high school. It's a private school. Their families are like really, really rich. But anyways, this girl Ren, she's a very private person. She feels like she needs to live up to other girls' expectations, and that she has to hold up this image for them and to be a role model for them, which that is what she is. A lot of girls follow her, and literally they'll be following her around school because they want to be like her, and they want to be just like her. They want to be private, they want to be classy, they want to have their stuff together and like know themselves. She's known as she's very protective of herself, and she won't let any boy come to her, not only because of herself and the way she is, but because of her dad. Her dad is a very if this is a hard topic, I understand, but I'm gonna just say this. Her dad is a very controlling and tells her what to do, what to wear, how to act, how to look. He even made her get a ring. I forgot what the name is called, but it's like a promise ring that you're promising yourself to your dad. So you'll never, I don't know if it's you'll never or you'll have to wait till you're 18, or wait till you're married or something like that, to even have like a first kiss. Her dad is very, very strict, and her mom always came off as she didn't care about Ren, and that she didn't want anything to do with her. But Ren ends up finding out that it's the exact opposite for her parents, and how they feel about her, if that makes any sense. But as for Crew, his parents don't like his mom. She's very, very, very nice. She loves him. But his dad too, he's the youngest. Crew's the youngest in his family, and Crew's dad is very, he could care less how Crew is, but he does want him to live up to his expectations and how he wants Crew to be, which that is not, Crew doesn't like that, which is also why the way he is. Crew is a very outgoing, maybe not much outgoing, but he's a very known, I'm like trying to explain it as best as I can, but he's a very known person, and he's the type of person that you see and you're like, oh, they definitely know some stuff. They hate everyone, they like don't care attitude, want everything their way, that kind of energy, and that's kind of how he is. But until he ends up finding Ren, he unlocks a whole different perspective of feelings, if that makes sense. He doesn't like that he feels things for her when he knows he shouldn't, which makes him literally obsessed with Ren, like crazy obsessed with her. But Ren, that's a no-no for her. But Ren ends up getting caught up with Crew because they had to do a project together in their class, about finding things out for each other. They just had to like communicate and talk to each other and ask questions about each other. That makes sense. But she ends up finding out who he really is. He ends up finding out how she really is. And they end up getting closer and closer every day. He surprises her. And this cover is what Crew did. If that makes any sense, you'll end up finding out once you read the book. But A Million Kisses in Your Life, oh my gosh, A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime is a painting that Ren has eyed, she has loved ever since as long as she can remember. But it was owned by a very, how do I say this, stubborn person, owner, and they would not let it go. They would not let the painting go. But then Crew, I'm trying not to spoil it, but they end up getting closer, and then you'll find out. This cover, I like really don't want to spoil it. It's like hard not to, but this book, it's a really, really good book. It's a good, it's a very, very romantic book. If you like romantic books, this is definitely the way to go for you. Some of the tropes are a bit like debatable, which if they should be in here or not. But besides that, this is a really, really good book. And at the end, there's a good plot twist. I'm like, this is like it was such a cool concept that once you read the end, you're like, that is so cool. Like, that's just like a really cool concept. And yeah, it's a really cool way of writing a book. And once you read it for the second time, you will now know how the book was made and why it was wrote. And yeah, so it's a really good twist at the end of the book. But with that said, I really think that you should get this book if you're into romance books. I really liked it. But yeah, hopefully you liked today's video and come back for the next one. Bye.